Hey, family. I know I've been missing for a few days, actually. This has just been a really tough week, and those who know me know, I go through struggles mentally, anxiety, fatigue, and this week it hit me hard. I don't know why. It just really brought me down. But anyway, I'm not a quitter. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get in the shower, and that book, Wash Your Face, Girl. I'm going to just shower, I'm going to wash my face, and I'm going to try to shrug this off, and I'm going to make a video today. So here I am. So anyway, I have had questions wanting to know about finding a rainbow through the rain, and where did I get that title from? What does it mean? And so for the last couple days, I've been trying to think of, what does my channel Finding a Rainbow Through the Rain mean? So I wrote down a lot of notes. So this is what my channel means to me. By the way, my name is Carol, or Mom. You can call me whatever. You call me Mom Carol. It doesn't matter. I answered everything. And my channel is Finding a Rainbow Through the Rain. So anyway, here goes. This is what my channel means to me. And it'll explain it for you. So if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. And I really would appreciate it if you did. So, okay, so Finding a Rainbow Through the Rain is a heartfelt and inspiring YouTube channel that blends lifestyle, health, and personal storytelling. It's dedicated to finding joy, hope, and meaning in the midst of life's toughest storms, whether it's chronic illness, mental health challenges, or simply the weight of everyday struggles. And that is what I feel I'm here for. So, hosted by me, who knows what it's like to face long COVID, Hashimoto's disease, and other immune-related disorders. And I can also add to that grief. I lost my husband, and, anxiety, depression. You can add that in with the chronic illness, and, so, okay, let me get back. So, authentic vlogs, basically talking about navigating flare-ups, fatigue, brain fog, and everything else in between without sugarcoating or toxic positivity. I'm never going to tell you this is going to end. Like, you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to feel great. Because if I did, that would be a downright lie. And I'm offering you information that is not true. It sounds good, but it's not true. So I don't offer that. So we try to find things that can help. We try to I'm just having a brain block here. So, all right, let's get past that. One of the things that I did want to get into is cooking, and man, I just have not been able to get on this. But what I want to do is cook recipes that are easy. And because some days I can stand for 5 minutes, Some days I can stand for 15, and some days I can stand for 2 before the back pain really starts. So I want to make some breakfasts, some lunches, and some dinners, basically that are fast. So think casseroles, slow cooker, meals like that, that just, you can just throw it together and move on. So, another thing is mental health moments. Reflections on anxiety, resilience, and creating a safe emotional space even when the world doesn't feel safe. And I've talked about this in my series, and it seems like it's always coming up. Even Grandma needs a safe space. Touching, sometimes humorous, sometimes raw stories that bridge generations and break down that stigma around vulnerability. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that video out. It's really good, and it hits on a lot of different topics on how, even me as a grandmother, sometimes we just need a safe space. Sometimes we feel that we're being pulled in all different directions, and sometimes we don't feel like we're listened to, and almost like our feelings don't matter. But we need a safe space, just like everybody else does. So, okay, self-care and affirmations. We have had printable affirmations, and I have talked about coping tools designed for people who feel invisible, back to Grandma, exhausted, or just need a little reminder that they matter. Everybody matters. It reminds me of this story about the boy who was walking along the beach, and he was picking up the starfish and throwing them back into the water, and and the father said, "Do you realize there's thousands of starfish along the beach?" And he said, "Do you really think it matters?" And the little boy said, "It matters to that one." Something to think about. So basically what I'm trying to say is this channel isn't just about surviving. It's about slowly, gently learning to thrive, even when it rains. And perfect for anyone who's seeking community, comfort, courage, especially those living with chronic illness, mental health conditions, or simply just looking for a soft place to land. If you've landed here, you've landed in the right place. So I hope this gives just a little bit more information on what my channel is exactly about. Some people, how do I say this nicely? Some people actually thought the whole Finding a Rainbow Through the Rain had a whole different meaning to it, but no, this is it. It's about finding a rainbow through the rain. And even with my books that I wrote, and they're the same name, it is about when it's raining out and it feels like everything is just coming down on you. Look for the rainbow. So it's about helping you find light, even on the toughest days. So that's what it's about. So I hope if you've got this far in the video, you've liked what I had to say, you subscribe, tell your friends, tell them, to subscribe too. And if this video brought you hope, click that subscribe button and let's keep walking through the rain together. So, all right, I'll catch you guys again soon. So, enjoy this weekend. So, I don't know what the weather's going to be like where you're at, but we're looking at hot. So, I think there's going to be a lot of people at the beach this weekend. So, not me, because I really don't like heat. I know I moved to Florida and I don't like heat, but anyway, there's reasons behind that. So, all right, guys, have a beautiful day. Love you. Bye.